You are now listening to a I Want My Podcast Studios production. And I know, you want your damn podcast. Here you go.
And welcome back to a brand new episode of I Want My Podcast, Darcey and Stacey edition. I am one of your hosts, Miguel Perez.
I am Marie Forster.
Yeah, a.k.a. what are you
Hoofy.
today? Hoofy. Yeah,
I'm Hoofy.
You're Hoofy today. I am the official third Silva twin. I am Miguel C. Silva. That's who I am today. That's my name. And
yes.
I might actually change my name to that if it works.
You should.
Out. Yeah. And then just, then that will give them a reason to do season 4 because they're like, we don't have any drama, Dars. And then I don't know where I'll be like, hello, bitches. And I'll show up wearing like blonde hair, big tits.
Oh my God. That would be amazing, actually.
My name is Miguel C.
Miguel C. I'm your dad's illegitimate daughter.
Yeah. And I'm
from
here.
China.
And I'm here to claim my piece of the pie, you know?
Yes.
And
then Michael will actually just kill himself on TV.
He'll just be like, yeah, I'm fucking done with this.
He would just end it.
I want nothing to do with this. But this one was a fun episode. Marie, I think this one finally got me involved. Like the past 3 episodes was like, all right, what kind of crazy things are you kids up to? But now it's like, all right, what is really going to happen here? Like, is Fashion Week in Miami really going to be good, or is it going to be a disaster? Is Stacey going to turn on Georgi? Like, what is going to happen?
Yeah, it's been a lot of foreplay.
Mm-hmm.
Not very good foreplay either. It's like dry humping.
It's like the kind of foreplay that Florian does. Like, come here, my boo-boo, my angel.
Boo-boo,
come
my
here.
angel. Take this bottle. Feed me. Change my diaper.
Change my diaper, my angel.
You do his impression so good. I love it.
Fucking Florian.
You close my eyes and I'm back in Albania. Back in the old country.
So, yes, today we're going to be talking about Darcey and Stacey Season 3, Episode 4. And, Marie, I don't know if you caught the title because I didn't.
I'm going to say or something. I don't know. Something about love.
Okay.
Something about love and, dreams
Miami.
and passion in Miami and Swim Week.
House of 11, Empowerment, Boss Babe. My goodness. So many things, yeah.
So many things. Got a lot to unpack here.
Yes, you're absolutely right. So let's just get to it right now because here we all are having lunch, spending time with the family before getting busy before Miami Fashion Week, which we found out is not a thing. But
they got accepted.
But they got accepted, yeah. It's like one of those comedy festivals. They're like, hey, I'm going to have a fucking garage sale festival and comedy festival, and you can sign up if you just send me $5 to my Venmo. And everybody's like, I got admitted into the fucking garage sale comedy festival. It's like, oh, did you?
Miami Swim Week is the equivalent of most photogenic.
Most photogenic.
It's like somebody just had to come up with a thing and was like, I don't know, Miami Swim Week, whatever, sure. You guys are in.
I bet they submitted to all of this like fashion weeks or this fashion festivals around Miami, and every single one of them laughed at them and went, no, we're not.
Like, oh, we don't model Walmart.
Yeah, sorry.
In our shows. So sorry, girls.
And then the producers were like, well, what about Miami Fashion Week show? Did you guys submit to that one? Oh, wait, there's another one?
And they're just like a producer that's like, oh, congratulations, you've been accepted.
But no, he doesn't think. He can't be like, oh, you guys got accepted right away because that would be giving it away.
Yeah,
he was probably like, there's another one that you guys should definitely look into. Like, a bunch of people go to it, and they're like, really? Yeah. And then they submit it, and all of a sudden they got accepted. Oh, my God.
Oh, God. Can you imagine what it takes to be a producer on the show?
You have to be evil.
You have to be evil or just totally dead inside.
Yeah.
And just like not care about a single fucking thing in life. You're just like, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Yeah. This is what we're doing. Okay, girls. You know, like, I just feel like people just get there and just hate their lives. The cameramen's or camera people, whatever. They just, while they're shooting in fucking dreary ass, gross Connecticut, just wondering what they're doing with their goddamn lives. And maybe they should stop drinking. Maybe they will call their mom after.
Damn, Marie. I think you nailed it. I think that's the producer's lives. They're just like, it's like, oh, you, like, I can imagine one of them on their break going, what are you doing there, kid? It's calling your mom. That's cute.
They just finished shooting and they're just like, I gotta call my mom. They're like, this is a bad life for me. I'm making some bad choices. Took a wrong turn on 95 and I'm in the middle of fucking Connecticut. What am I doing?
Oh my God. Let's just say let's bring it back into the show. Georgi, out of all people, right? Because he's in the hot seat right now. He's the topic of everybody, and he is being talked about, discussed, everything, right? So he's got to do everything right. So he decides that, you know what? Hey, I got a surprise for Darcey and the girls. And everybody's like, oh, that's great. What is it? Is it a puppy? Because that's what we want. And he's like, no, it's deep water ocean fishing.
What every teenage girl dreams of,
right?
Is deep water ocean fishing.
Like, I can totally see
a high maintenance girlfriend.
I can totally see 16-year-old Marie in the streets of Rhode Island going, Don't you
dare ever say Connecticut. You almost said it.
I almost did.
Fucking quit right now.
just waiting outside of her house with like a little what do you call it, like the tackle box, and then a fish rod. You're like, I wonder if my dad's ever gonna get the hint that all I want to do is go deep water ocean fishing. But like it never did it ever happen? No.
My dad just didn't pick up on the cues.
But luckily for Aniko and Aspen, Georgi has thought about that, and he said, hey, you know what? I'm gonna take my girls out there because that's what my dad used to do with me. And then they put a picture of him with his fucking bowl cut, and I was like, wow, damn, Georgi,
just living the memories and wanting to share those bonding experiences with two teenage girls, a fishing expedition.
Yeah. But I actually thought about it, and I was like, what would I do if I had to, like...
If you were in Georgi's spot?
If I had to, like, think about, like, what these two teenage girls want. Like, I think, like, I would take them to a mall and be like, you can buy something from Deb's, you know?
Do you girls want to gossip or something?
Yeah, like let's just go to the mall and gossip.
I feel like Aniko and Aspen, I mean, they're pretty, like we've said, they seem like they're pretty down to earth, you know, and I don't think it would take too much to make them happy, especially Aspen. I feel like Aspen is like the Daria of the two of them, you know, she's kind of like,
yes,
she's definitely more like, oh, okay, you know, like she just goes along, whatever. You can tell she's the one that has the brains. Not that Aniko's not smart. I'm sure she is. She seems like she's a bright kid. But, you know, if you had to choose one or the other, Sophie's choice, it would be Aspen. But, yeah, I mean, I don't know. What do teenage kids even do these days? Especially, like, do they even go to... There's no malls to go to. They closed all the malls. Like, what do they do?
They do Fortnite dances for their TikToks.
I don't understand a word of that sentence you just said. They do what?
I think I may have like said it wrong too, so I don't know.
Yeah, I mean they hang out on fucking TikTok and Snapchat. Like, that's what they do.
I like
Animal Farm.
I like that we're just like dropping names. Like, they just hang out on the damn TikTok all day.
They're always on that TikTok.
Goddamn.
I mean,
kids.
I don't know. I don't know. I would be like, yeah, here's some money. What do you want to do?
Right.
But Georgie, as we know, he only has that sock money, so can't go very far on that.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
And then the other thing is like Darcey's like, I appreciate the thought, but I can't bring my red bottoms here. You know, like I thought you were gonna take me on a luxury yacht, but instead you're taking me to like fucking on little Ben's boat. You know, going whatever, deep water ocean fishing.
Yeah. So. Yeah, it was like maybe a step or two up from the fishing boat in Jaws, like Ben Quint's boat.
God. But Aspen, as you said, is like she's like seems to be like a little smarter than everybody else, and she picks up on, you know, like, hey,
yeah, he's
trying, and my mom is not into it, but like, Georgie, you know what? Thank you for trying. I can't wait to go fishing.
Yes, I thought that was a very sweet thing of her to do.
Yeah,
you know, she's like, listen, new daddy is making an effort, so we'll go with new daddy and go deep water ocean fishing.
Do you ever gone deep sea fishing?
No, I mean, I've been fishing,
you
know, but no, I've never done that. It's not really a thing that's appealed to me, but I mean, I would go on. Here's the deal. I mean, if I were in that spot, I would be like Aspen. I'd be like, you know what? Let's just try it, you know, and I'm sure it's probably fun. And even if you don't want to do the fishing, you still get to just go out on a boat in the deep water ocean fishing.
Right.
I would be a good sport about it, but no, I've never done it. My brother and my dad did it once, and my dad got like super seasick.
We did that. My friends and I did it for my friend's bachelor party.
That seems like it's a popular thing for guys to do for bachelor parties.
We got a 30 rack of Bud Light and the Kraken. You know, the I think it's like rum or something.
Oh yeah.
And we were just drinking all day, and I caught nothing because I could literally care less about fishing, but I was just there to drink. Then one of our friends got too drunk, and he needed to go to the bathroom, so he just took out his dick and started peeing in the boat, and everybody's like, no!
There's a whole ocean next to you.
Yeah. And then he said something about a fish dragon. He's like, I caught a fish dragon. And we were like, oh, that's interesting. Well, where is it? And he turned around and started swinging his dick like a helicopter. And that's when they're like, okay, we're going back. You guys are way too drunk. We're like, we're not. He is.
Yeah, fucking throw this guy off the boat.
Yeah. And as soon as we got to the dock, he threw up, and we're like, sorry, we don't know what to do with him. So we semi-cleaned it up, and we took him back to his house.
Man, those captains of those charter boats must just... It's like, you know, when you do a comedy show and you see the fucking bachelorette party walking in, and you're just like, ugh.
This is not going to be good.
No, this is terrible.
Yeah.
Like, they always, you know what's going to happen. It's never going to end well because they got to be, you know, part of the show. So I'm sure those captains, when they see it, they're like, all right, here comes a bunch of fucking bros. Someone's going to get sick. I'm going to have to like fucking spray puke off my boat.
Yeah.
You know, see a dick that I never wanted to see. and they're drinking Bud Light.
Of course. They're trash. They're absolute garbage humans.
Trash.
Yeah, they're human trash.
Kraken and Bud Light.
Fucking reckless. So, I'm pretty sure the captain of this boat was thinking the same thing when he saw Darcey go up there with her fucking high heels and her 100%. Whatever she was wearing. She's falling all over the place. She can't get up. Everybody's trying to help her. And then finally, George is like, let me just sit down here and, like, stay with you because, like, you can't stand up. Then they switched shoes, and now she's finally able to walk. But, my goodness, who brings fucking high heels in a boat?
I mean, you know I'm a Georgie fan, but Georgie, come on, guy. You could have given her at least a heads up to say, hey, you probably don't want to wear those shoes.
That's true.
That's probably not a good idea. So, Georgi messed up right there.
Yeah, that is true.
He was going up. Then he went down a little. But that's okay. It's okay.
It is. Yeah.
He's not perfect.
Nobody is.
Not yet.
Not yet. Exactly. Very
not
good.
Yet.
Not yet. Meanwhile, Stacey and her child husband are walking around Miami Beach. And she's like, I can definitely see us getting married here, Florian. And he's like, no, not this second, Stacey. No, Stacey, no. And she's like, well, yeah, it's just like, like we had the wedding and all, but like we could definitely stay, like get married here. And he's like, no, boo-boo, no.
No, boo-boo.
No,
I
boo-boo.
mean, the fact that I laughed so hard when she said that, because it's like, you've been in Miami for 30 seconds and you're like, oh, Florian, what do you think of Florida and Miami? We should get married here. I could totally see it. And it's like, stop trying to be interesting, Stacey. You're not. You're a boring, drama-wanting, shit-staring person from Connecticut. It's not happening. You're not going to get a Miami wedding.
Wow. All right.
Because, I'm telling you, well, I have strong opinions. But, yeah, I think she's just trying to, use that old crowbar to see what she can get in there. And, she's like, hey, maybe we can have a Miami wedding and we can finally have something to have somewhat of a storyline, because we don't.
Oh, well, don't worry. I'll give them a storyline next season when I show up as Miguel C. By the way, Dad didn't have twins. He had triples. Or triplets, whatever they call it.
Triples.
She had triples.
Triple sounds like a fucking disease.
You heard
Dad
about
had triples.
Yeah, you heard about Mike? What? He got the triples. It's fucking bad, man. He lost his hair. His kids are a mess now, too. It's crazy. So what happens when you get
what's going on over there in that Silva house?
Is what happens when you get the triples.
You get the triples, you let your kids, your adult children move in with their spouses and their kids and have this weird fucking compound.
That's what happens.
That's what happens when you get the triples.
Oh my God. All right. So Marie, we are officially live right now.
Oh.
Yes. And everybody, welcome to our lovely home. This is where we literally live in like the same what do they call it? Like the same cul-de-sac
house.
Where like every house is when every house is like the same house.
Yeah. Oh, like a track house kind of thing?
Yeah. Like when they build one of like the same, and that's like a community now or whatever.
Yeah, a lot of those here.
Yeah. So this is where we are. But before we move on, I just want to remind everybody, Patreon is only $1, so make sure you join up and help Marie and I achieve our dream of one day getting some Darcey and Stacey clothes, like maybe some House of 11 items. So make sure you join us. $1. $1.
I need those. I need those camo joggers.
Yeah, yeah. We do. We fucking desperately need them.
I'm in Texas. I need camo joggers. Like, I need them. That is like a requirement, an outfit requirement here.
I feel like the government should just give them to you, right? Like,
it should be. I mean, in Texas, like they give you your camo joggers, your Bud Light, and a gun.
But what Marie's trying to say,
send you on your way.
But what Marie's trying to say is that she wants to up her game and wants to get that House of 11 clothing. So help us out.
I mean, I need some fashion in my life.
Exactly. So help us out with Patreon, only $1. And for the record, we are talking about Darcey and Stacey season 3, episode 4. And we were just talking about how Georgi took the entire family, well, not entire family, but Darcey and the girls, what was it?
Deepwater ocean fishing.
Deepwater ocean fishing, yes, a.k.a. Deep sea fishing. So, but then we moved on to D'Angelo and Boo Boo. They're walking around Miami Beach, and she's like, hey, I kind of want to do salsa dancing, so why don't we learn? And he's like, no, I don't, no, I no, Stacey, no. And she's like, come on, it'll be fun. And he's like, no.
Yeah.
But then they start salsa dancing, right?
He hates fun. He doesn't like fit. He doesn't like any fun.
I think you said it too. He's a child.
Yeah, he's a baby. He's a big baby
that like whose mother just won't leave his side. Like, you know what I mean? Like those helicopter parents. It is exactly, once you see this relationship like that, is very hard to unsee it.
Yeah, it is. It's just she has to tell him what they're doing and where they're going. I mean, there's never once, I can't think of a single time where he said, you know, hey, let's go do X because I like to do X. Mm-hmm. Can you think of one time? I can't.
No. Know? The only time I've seen him have like a mind of his own was when he went to the store to buy things that Stacey liked. Oh, right. And he's like, trying to do a romantic date with the Stacey, you know? She likes strawberries and chocolate, so strawberries.
That's right.
And he's just going up and down the aisles looking for strawberries, and everybody's just like, is his handler here somewhere? Like, is this man okay? Should we call the cops? Tell him there's a missing, like ask him if there's a missing person. Like, why is he here? You know?
And he bought like literally every cliche Valentine gift.
It was
like
so awful.
Teddy bear, chocolate, roses. You know,
by the way,
probably like he could have just walked down the center aisle of a CVS and just grabbed one of everything off the shelf and been like, my boo-boo, you are so romantic to me.
It's so sad how minimal effort they have to put in. Him and Georgi have to put in to impress Darcey and Stacey.
That's the thing. There is just zero required effort, and anything they do, and we've talked about this in the other episodes, like when Georgi had that picnic. Mm-hmm. He went to fucking Stop and Shop and grabbed a veggie platter and called that a picnic. Okay, that is what a coworker does, like on the way to like an office party that they forgot that they were supposed to actually make something, and they're like, oh shit. Like that's what that was. That's the kind of picnic that was. But super impressed. Darcey's super impressed, you know. And then he gives her a jacket because it's cold or it's chilly, and I mean, forget it. I mean, wedding bells. Like, I've just never seen such a low effort, you know, but it's just regarded as, oh my God, how could I not live with this man with his sock money?
It's pretty sad. So
pathetic.
So the teachers are just sitting there going, well, here's a little lesson about salsa, and this is what you dance. This is how you dance. You have a partner. It's come from this place to that place, and everybody has its own version of it. And we're going to try to teach everybody whatever we can. And they do try, right? And Florian and Stacey are just fucking, it's a lost case. Like they cannot learn how to move.
Bad. Just so bad. They're like
pretty bad.
They were like cardboard cutouts of people that were just being placed in different positions. Like they were not even. That wasn't dancing. That was an embarrassment.
That was pretty sad. It was pretty damn sad. But then there's like a point in time where they're like, hey, listen, in order for you to learn, you gotta step out of your comfort zone. Right, so I'm sorry, Florian, but you can't dance with your mom wife anymore. we're gonna switch partners. All right, so everybody come.
Okay, big guy, we're gonna take mommy for a minute.
We're gonna take mommy for a second. Okay, you stay here, don't move. Okay, and
she's gonna watch you.
Yeah,
it's fine.
Yeah, mommy's gonna be right here next to you. You can still look at her, but you have to talk to this other lady. Okay, sweetie. Okay.
No touching.
And he's like,
we're done.
And he's like, Not okay. No. I don't know. I know switch or something like that.
Yeah.
And it was
flat out refused to switch.
It was just embarrassing. Like at that point, I feel like I would have just like gone home. I'd be like, you know what? He's feeling sick. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, right. But here's the thing, she loves it. She loves that he does that. Because in her fucking warped mind, the fact that he is, so possessive of her and jealous, that means he really loves her. And it's like, no, that's a man who's not well. That's an Albanian man who's not well and doesn't understand, how to function in society. Like, that's not normal.
It's a huge red flag to be that possessive.
Yeah. Right.
It's
not like the guy was like, hey, we're going to bang and you can watch. I mean, he was like, I'm literally just going to show her how to salsa dance.
Well, in all fairness, Marie, salsa dancing can be very sexual.
Of course it can be. Yeah.
In Florian's eyes, of course.
Yeah. I mean, of course, something really inappropriate was going to go down in the middle of a park during the day with, various people walking by. Like, of
hundreds of people, yeah.
That is a reason to be suspicious and upset. I mean, let's give Florian a little bit of credit here.
Right,
okay?
right. My God, what a clown.
He's a clown.
So let's go back to the boat. All right, things are going okay.
Yeah.
They have they're having an okay experience, everybody, right? But the girls kind of go, hey, you know what? This is all fun and everything, but we need to know what's up. So, Georgi, we need to ask you, dude, are you in this for love, or are you in this for the money?
That's the name of the episode, For Love or Money. For Love or Money.
For the love or the money?
Yeah, it was. It was For Love or Money.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yes, that was the name of the episode, but I'm sorry.
No.
Continue.
What do we think about that name?
It's fine.
Yeah.
See? It's fine.
The next name of this episode is gonna be We're Here.
We out here.
We out here. That's really all it's gonna be.
Yeah. It's just gonna be like, ugh. No, the next episode is just gonna be ugh.
It's gonna be numbers and letters like don't even make sense.
Just like, emojis.
Yeah, probably.
That's what I feel like, because I feel like the twins have diaries and they just write in emojis.
You ever seen the show Search Party?
No.
Okay. Mm-mm. It's on HBO Max. It's a pretty good show until the Search Party part of the story is over, and then it just goes fucking bizarre. But during that, one of the things is that one of the women in there is what's it called? She's a twin. She's a twin, and she's got her twin, and they have their own language. And and she writes in her diary, but she doesn't want anybody to understand, so she writes in her language. And this other twin is like, "Oh, I'm reading it because I can read it," but to the rest of the world, it's just a homeless person rambling at this point. Like, that's what it looked like. So
yeah, that's probably what they do, but mostly because they're illiterate.
So my point is that I think that's what the title is gonna be. It's gonna be written in twin language next episode. It's just gonna be like, I don't know what this is. It's just craziness.
Is twin language gonna be the nice way to call somebody illiterate now? They're a twin.
Yeah. No, I'm a single child. No, you're a twin.
No, you're a twin.
Yeah,
you can tell.
Yeah. That's perfect. That's perfect.
Oh man! Oh, sorry, I'm getting off track here. But yeah, they're on the boat, and the girls are very naturally, not at all forced.
Nope.
Bringing up their concern about Daddy Georgi and what his intentions are with their very stable mother.
Very stable mother. And he says, you know what? It's definitely love. I really, I love your mom. I think she's great. And they're like, yeah, really? Because the last relationships haven't been that great. One was for Cloud, Tom, and the other one refuses to go. And the other one refuses to go away, Jesse. Which, again,
yes,
I've called Jesse plenty of times the herpes of 90 Day Fiance.
So true.
This dude
100%.
always comes back. No matter what.
He does.
He's in there forever.
There's no curing of that.
Absolutely not. So then George is like, no. It is about love. I want to make this work. And, it's not about money at all because I work myself. I had 3 jobs at one point. I'm like, sure you did,
Georgie.
Yeah. And then they're like, all right, well, listen, we just want to ask you because, we just feel like you're not serious about that. And also, what are you going to do to, support my mom? Not us. We're good. But my mom.
Yeah, we're fine. We've got Grandpa. We don't need her at all.
And he's like, well, I'm a deep ocean water engineer or some bullshit like that he's talking about. He's like, yeah.
I think he said he was an architect.
I have no idea. He's an architect.
He was throwing out business terms that he thought sounded important.
Yeah, he's like,
yeah, this is what I did. I ran pageants and I'm an architect. Of course.
Entrepreneurship,
massage, rose oil.
Buzz dude. Is that like Boss Babe but for man? Boss dude.
Yeah, boss dude. No, that's just a boss.
Boss Bay. Boss Boo.
Yeah, they were while they're having that very serious and natural, organic conversation with him that was not prompted at all. You must have noticed Darcey in the background, just loving it. Loving that, her children have to be the ones that speak up for her and have to tell an adult that he needs to treat their mom well. She was like, yes, this is what I live for. This is my passion. These are my girls. I'm so proud of them. And I'm like, Darce, hello, what? Your 14 and 16-year-old daughters have to have a conversation with this guy because you literally picked the worst people on the planet? That you're like a stone's throw away from a nervous breakdown at any given point in time. Those poor girls are probably just so mentally exhausted with the antics at this point, that they're just like, bro.
Yeah.
Just how long are you gonna fucking drag this out? I think that's what they want. I think if Aspen had her way, she was like, "What's your timeline?" Because we know this isn't gonna, it's not gonna end well.
We just want to prepare ourselves for it. That's all.
We have to call her doctor. We have to get a bed. There's facilities we need to get in touch with.
A bed.
Her insurance needs to give approval. It's like a whole thing. So if you could just kind of give us an idea of when you're going to start pulling some shit, then, we're fine.
just like a month ahead, please.
Yeah.
Just a month ahead.
We just need to get the insurance pre-approval. It generally takes about a month.
God damn. Smart kids. Smart kids.
Very smart kids.
So, after that, they're like, all right, we're good. Everything's fine. Georgie passed the Aniko and Aspen test.
Amber.
And I don't even know who that is. So
Season 4, baby.
Season 4. Yeah, exactly. That's going to be another one of my characters.
Kelsey and Amber.
Yeah. Guys, this is Amber. Who is Amber?
I don't know who she is.
That's my girlfriend wife. Yeah. But how can she be your girlfriend, your wife? Because that's how I roll, Darcey. And then I'll just break down crying. You guys don't understand me. House of 11 for life.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah, but fishing went well. Nobody caught anything, right? There were no fishes to be caught. I don't even think they fished. Except for answers, if you know what I mean.
Boom. There you go. So, back at the house, Stacey and her husband, child, are getting sexy in the kitchen. Or at least they're trying, as far as they can go. No, Stacey, no, I don't want to get sexy in the kitchen, no. And everybody's getting ready to go see Shannon, right? Everybody, it's great and everything. And out of nowhere, Stacey has to break the news. She's like, "Hey, I told Shannon that you and Georgi broke up, and I just want to let you know because maybe she might ask some questions." Which nobody asks those questions. Nobody's gonna ever mention it. But Stacey just needs attention, needs drama, needs to bring something.
Loves to take that needle and just stick it to her. Say like, oh yeah, I told her about your failed engagement. Ooh, I hope you're okay with that because I don't want it to be awkward because it's definitely not awkward if I tell her that.
Yeah, like she doesn't even know Georgie's here. How weird is that?
Yeah. It's not weird at all.
She's a fucking mess. But Darcey's like, whatever, this girl, she's got her own problems, and now I'm going to feel a little bit judged because now Georgie's here with me, and I'm going to have to explain this whole thing, and I wanted to tell him, but it was going to be under my terms. So, yeah, Stacey, she's out of line right now. Oh,
yeah. And you know what? Darcey was right. She was out of line. She pulled the old, she just had to be the one to just ruin the mood. She just can't allow Darcey to be happy for more than 3 minutes. Because here's the thing, I bet she was jealous that Darcey got to go deep water ocean fishing. Even though, she wouldn't have fished, but she had to deal with a baby and a temper tantrum in a park about salsa dancing. So that was her day. So she's like, I had a shitty day. You had a pretty good day, all things considered. How am I going to ruin it? Oh, this is how.
Jesus Christ. What a shit stain. You're a shit stain, Stacey.
Big shit stain.
Yeah.
She just can't let her be happy. And then she loves to see her crumble because you can just watch her crumble in front of you, You could just see it coming out of Darcey and she's trying so hard to not be upset. But you can just see it's just fucking festering. And she's like, this fucking cunt. She's thinking it. Because, I was thinking it. I was like, God damn it, Stacey. Oh, sorry. Should I not drop that word on here?
It's fine. But I do
terrible mouth.
I do feel the same way that you do about Stacey. I think every time there's always happening, she's always has to step in and be like, well, Darcey, it looks like I'm better than you. Like I'm the better twin. Like I got my shit together more than you do. And the funny thing is when she was a 90 Day Fiance, Darcey, Stacey would just make an appearance here and there, and she would look great because she was like, I got my shit together, I'm doing this, I got that, and you barely got to see her and Florian interact, which is great because you only got to see
boring television.
You only got to see the surface of it, like, oh, look at that, they're a good couple, he's a model, they get along great, they're having a good time, they've been together for 4 years, but then they give them their own show and they highlight Stacey a lot more during the first and second season. Because she is an even bigger mess than Darcey is. Darcey is just like, I'm trying to find love, and if I can't find it, I'm just going to have a fucking meltdown. And that's beautiful. But Stacey is like, I found love, but I'm a miserable person, and I'm just trying to ruin everybody's lives because I'm miserable. I actually don't like Florian.
Exactly.
So
100%.
So she's 100%. She's a real shit person. So those are my feelings about Stacey, and we're gonna end the live around here. So yes, remember Patreon is only $1. This was a lot of fun for everybody watching now or watching in the future. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for doing it, and don't forget to subscribe to our brand new YouTube channel. It's been growing in the past couple of weeks, so that's awesome. And for everybody listening, we're gonna continue this because what else happened next? Actually, Mary, what else happened next?
They go to Shannon's house.
That's right. They all get in a car and head over to
Shannon's house. Perfect cousin Shannon.
Shannon's house. Yes, we're all going to Shannon's house.
Not a problem in the world with this one.
Oh, absolutely not. I mean, the husband is a what? He was a basketball player who definitely never cheated on her. Ray Allen? Is that it?
How dare you ever suggest that a professional athlete, super successful, would ever cheat on their spouse? How
Absolutely.
dare you?
Yeah, absolutely. Their life is perfect.
I don't know what kind of stuff you're watching, but not the guys I know.
You must be watching the Fox News, huh?
Yeah, what is this? Fake news. These guys are stand-up people, and I'm sure they don't do anything like that.
Absolutely. I'm sure they just go back to their hotels and play video games and go to sleep at a decent hour.
You know what? If I was married to one of those fucking guys, I'd be like, go do whatever the fuck you want. I don't care. Just let me stay here and leave me alone. Just let me enjoy this fucking ridiculous house. And I just as long as I don't have to work, fine. Like, do whatever the fuck you gotta do. I'll do whatever the fuck I gotta do.
If I was one of those wives,
probably won't be much.
if I was one of those wives, I'll definitely be like, I need a bigger budget. For what? We're having an addition put into the house. For what? It's gonna be a tiger room.
Yeah, like exactly. Like I would just exactly.
Excuse me?
I mean, it was like isn't that, I mean, R.I.P., but isn't that basically what happened with Kobe and Vanessa, right? Like, he fucked up, and then, like, all of a sudden she had, like, a 20-carat fucking ring.
Yeah,
like,
basically.
Yeah, I mean, that's just what happened. So it's like, yeah, you know,
so,
do what you gotta do, but I'm gonna come out good in this one.
I'm just gonna enjoy my time here. Listen, buddy, that's what I do. that would be me as a wife. Like, listen, I know this is gonna come to an end at some point. I just... Let me just do you, I'll do me. Hey, see you at dinner.
Yeah, we're adults. Fine.
So, yes, perfect neighborhood, perfect relationship. Everything's going great compared to Connecticut. Mm-hmm. Connecticut is not that great. According to the
Shannon literally cooked for 8 hours. Literally.
She cooked?
Is what she said. She said she cooked for 8 hours.
You know what that means, right? That means she just drank wine while all of her maids were cooking.
Yeah. She just directed people for 8 hours.
She's like, I'm not going to lie, I'm fucked up right now. I've been drinking wine for the past 8 hours, and I'm really fucked up.
I bet she couldn't pick out where her spices are in her kitchen. If you put her in her kitchen and said, find me onion powder, she couldn't do it. Shannon's full of shit.
You can put her in a pool house and she'd be like, so this is her kitchen.
Exactly.
Yeah, we have couches in the kitchen. That's what we do. And they'll be like, that's your guest house. It's like, oh yeah, I knew that. No, I honestly think that this chick is, this is basically her tape that she sends out to the Real Housewives of Miami.
Oh yeah. She's going to show up somewhere.
Either that, or she already sent a tape. They were like, no, thank you. And then she's like, don't I have some sort of fucking connection to the Silva twins? And they have a show too. So I'll just settle for that.
I mean, well, didn't they had a Real Housewives of Miami, but then it got canceled.
That was this season, wasn't it?
I don't know. I didn't watch that show, but I remember reading something about it getting canceled. And I think there was something where somebody made some terrible remarks about some. I don't know. I don't want to say for sure.
Somebody
made like a Nazi something.
Yes, somebody made
like
a racist comment or something like that on social media, and they caught it, and then. But it was nice while it lasted, because I remember I was watching it because my wife watches it in the background sometimes when she's working, and I remember sitting down next to her and I was watching it, and I was like, oh, look at that, they speak in Spanish. It's like, trash really does come in all kinds of shapes and forms. This is beautiful. Like we're not. I think like it's not just white people now. Like we're part of it now. We're like, they're like, hey, look, we have black, Asian,
and then you got canceled,
and then it gets canceled. I'm like, well, god damn it, we're onto something.
That's enough of that.
Oh,
we tried it. We don't like it. That's what Bravo said. Nah, not for us.
Not for us.
We need drunk white ladies.
Because they talk shit. That's all they do. You guys are aggressive.
Yeah, you're going to be a fucking liability. Like, that's going to be a problem.
We're like white ladies that talk shit and fucking throw wine at their faces.
Flip tables.
Each other's faces and flip tables.
Yeah, like that. Nothing's going to happen with those broads. But Miami? Probably. There's going to be some shit.
So
there's going to be some people showing up at houses.
Possibly. So they knock on the door. Shannon comes out. She's very happy. They'll talk about Fashion Week this, Fashion Week that, Michael this, Michael that. Michael is great. Yes, we all love Michael. And
yes, Michael.
Everybody's talking about Michael. But then Darcey is like, you know what, Shannon? Like, always coming here made me feel great because our dad was always awake. And I came here and you kind of gave us some sort of like family. And you know...
She just ugly cried out of nowhere.
It was perfect.
Like, it was so. I love a spontaneous Darcey ugly cry.
It was
because like she was fine.
Mm-hmm.
She was fine, and then it was like she's not fine. That's what I mean. She's like razor's edge, you know, always.
Always.
And her daughters are like, what? Are we okay? She's all right. Okay, she's okay. It was quick. It's a quick episode.
So, so everything's going well again, and the Darcey starts crying, and the way that she describes her cousin Shannon is more like inspirational. You know, like she's got the house and she's
vision
got
board.
The vision board. This is a vision board and it's inspiring, you know, and it's nothing like what Stacey described. Remember when she was like, Darcey could be a little bit jealous. And it's like, I think it's you, broad. Come on.
Yeah.
I don't think it's Darcey. I think it's you.
Yeah. I think that
Stacey.
you're projecting your jealousy at Darcey.
Exactly.
You're trying to make it sound like it's Darcey. And I think that I think you're right. I think Darcey's like probably, you know, as genuinely happy as she can possibly be with all the synthetics running through her body. You know, I think she feels something, and I feel like it's probably happiness for her cousin for doing well. It seemed like that was genuine. I think she was like, yeah, this is great. I would like to have this someday.
That's exactly what I saw. What Stacey pictured for us, or what she said.
She was hoping. She was hoping that would happen. That's what she was like. Oh, fuck. She's not good. She's not good at making predictions. Stacey.
No. Her predictions are pretty fucking weird and bad, and they always involve Darcey failing, which is
always that's her favorite.
So then they asked them, so anything else going on? And they're like, well, you know how we've been talking about Mike and like Michael and how great he is. And they're like, yeah, what about this Michael? They're like, well, we're going to get together with him and we're going to brainstorm.
Business meeting.
In this meeting, Miami Fashion Week, Boss Babe, words. And they're like, oh, yeah, cool. Also, get this. He's Cape Verdean.
I was close. Last week I said they were Portuguese. I was close. That's Cape Verde is a lot of it's Portuguese, West African mix because the Portuguese went there and just took everything as they did. As you know, us white people do. We just come into your countries and we're like, oh, this is ours now. We're just gonna take it over. So,
hey, we kind of like that stuff, so we're gonna kind of take it.
We're just gonna take it.
There's nothing you can do about it. Yeah, no, nothing. No,
we're probably just gonna, kill most of you and take everything else and rape the women and then like 100 years later we'll be like, oh my God, our lineage! Look, we're from here. We're not invaders.
Fucking Christ. Well, I will say this though, I was shocked. I didn't know that they were mixed. I thought they were just like fucking plastic.
Yeah, I mean, well, like I said, I thought more Portuguese, but yeah, it makes sense. I mean, we've seen some of the pictures that they look pretty fucking dark when they get tan, and it makes sense. I thought there was a couple questionable pictures that I was like, this is like borderline blackface. Like, what are they doing? But now they're just really tan.
Yeah, now you're like, well, no, they just really tan. They tan very well in the summer.
Yeah, I was like, all right, well, that's what that is. But they don't present to be, like they don't have darker skin usually. Like I don't know, they look pretty like fucking white women. But
and they sure dress like one too.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I just assume because I mean, Christ, I'm so fucking light. Like, I just assume white people can't tan at all. I'm like, that's not natural.
No,
I can't do it. No, I just burn.
There's some of you that can tan.
Yeah. I know, but
yeah.
I feel like they're imposters.
Yeah. You're like, Marie, I know, just not me.
It's just not me, all right? God damn it.
So, everybody's happy, right? Everybody's happy. Yeah. Everybody's talking about Michael and everything and how great this is going to be. And man-child Florian is like, I don't know about this Michael guy. You know, everybody's talking about Michael, loving him. Not me. I'm not going to like him.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck
him.
Like, he just decided. Like, he's just like, yeah, I'm not going to like him.
This fucking guy. That was his take. Because God forbid anybody speak about anyone else in Florian's presence. But I will say though, they were laying it on pretty fucking thick. I was like, all right, girls. Like,
well, they gotta hype him up.
You for obviously.
You know, they gotta be like, hey, this guy.
That guy needs some hyping up for sure.
He sure does. So, Darcey and Stacey go home. They wait for the next day, maybe it was later. I'm not exactly sure how editing works on this one. But the point is that now they're getting ready, right? She's like, I'm Empower. I'm wearing my Empower red suit. Boss babe. I'm good. And listen, I'm not like a huge like a feminist or like one of those guys that like are like, hey, everything like. I just have to say that no. But like, I just have to say like, doesn't the boss babe feel a little bit like demeaning, like it's like very close to just being like, hey, boss toots, like what? Hey, come here, boss toots.
Yeah, I mean, I think that like if you have to call yourself a boss babe, I feel like that's you hyping yourself up. You know what I mean? Like, you can have a boss babe attitude and just be a boss babe, but you don't need to like call yourself that. You know what I mean? And also, I've worked in a lot of different positions, and when you talk about, I mean, their thing is like they want people to take them seriously and professional, right? I don't know that, a jacket with your titties coming out and short shorts. I don't know that that's the look, but maybe it is. I don't know. Miami, but.
Oh, that's another thing. It's Miami.
It's Miami. I mean, I don't give a fuck what people wear. I think good for you. Like, do whatever but it's like that. It just didn't really make much sense to me. I think they were just wanting to show their titties off, and it's like, good, show your titties off. You paid a lot of money for them. Like, if that were me, I got my titties done, I'd be like, yeah, I'm wearing a fucking bra, and that's it. Like, I'm going out in a bra, and
I'm just wearing tassels from now on.
Yeah, like, fucking deal with it. Like, I don't care.
Yeah.
But so maybe that's what it was more of. But yeah, they had to get ready for their very, very important business meeting in a bar with Michael. Who is a DJ fashion designer.
Yes.
Which, I don't know about you, Miguel, but that guy, that's a serious dude right there. DJ and fashion designer?
If you're a fashion designer and a DJ and you have blue hair and you're like 53 or whatever age he is, hey, I'm trying to be nice, Marie.
Let it go.
Hey, good for you. That's what I'm going to go with. That's what I'm going to go with.
I wrote down a question for you.
What's up?
What do you think Michael's net worth is?
23,000.
Oh, okay. Ouch.
Yeah.
I said 80.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
Because I'm factoring in the 2 careers. But you're probably closer.
Yeah.
That guy. My other question is, what kind of car do you think he drives?
I think he Ubers a lot
Yeah.
or uses Lyft.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had a mid '90s Passat, Volkswagen Passat.
I can
I feel
definitely
like
see
that's
that.
something where he would, because he needs the trunk space for his DJ equipment. He needs that hatchback.
You're
I
absolutely
think they
right.
have a hatchback.
Yeah,
right?
no, you're
Well,
right.
some of them do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I think.
Yeah,
But
I can definitely see that. I can definitely see
the
that.
man has blue hair and is probably on the business end of his 40s, like the girls. So, I mean,
Yes.
come on.
Yes. Yes.
And the necklace, the what it was just a chain, like literally a chain.
Yeah.
Like not it was. I think he was dressed in House of 11. That's what I think happened. I think that they were like, oh my God, wear this because we love your fashion.
And you can probably find it on houseof11.com.
Yeah.
Which they're not a
Or
paid
the street.
sponsor, but yeah. Yeah, on a homeless man.
Or literally on the street. Trash day.
Just out on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
So yes,
But,
yes. Oh my Silva, they are here. They're all meat. We literally just broke down his outfit. And what do you think he smells like?
Drakkar.
He strikes me as somebody who smells
Or
like leather.
Curve.
Axe.
Yeah.
Definitely Axe. For
Axe me
sure,
about it.
Axe. Yeah.
Yeah. He definitely dabbles in the axe sense.
Which, by the way, I feel like if you have to, if you go to like a CVS and you purchase Axe body spray, you should be ID'd. Like they should have to look at your ID, and if it says you're like over 16, they should be like, sorry, you're over 16 years old. I can't sell you this product anymore.
We this is for children.
This is
for prepubescent boys.
This is for kids that literally are sweating their balls off after soccer practice or football practice, and they need something strong enough. You, sir, go to Macy's or at least the fucking the fragrance section of the CVS and get yourself a fucking just a bottle of cologne, please.
Yeah,
like that's all we can
please.
offer you.
This is embarrassing. Like you should if you're a grown man and you're buying a scent that's like, got some stupid like macho like wolf sweat or something like that, like
wolf sweat.
I mean, isn't that like what they call those things? Like every time I've seen them, I'm just like, who the fuck comes up with the names of these? It's like sex party, whatever. Like, I don't know. I mean, come on, guy. Do you really want to smell like wolf sweat? No, you don't. Do they know what wolf sweat smells like? No. You know what it is? Drakkar. They just remarketed Drakkar. They're just fooling all you idiots.
And that's what Michael smells like.
Yeah, that's what it smells like.
And apparently he used to be a big deal in LA.
Oh, LA Michael.
Yeah.
He was in with the big time.
With the big
big shots.
Big shots. Yeah. Yeah. And now they're so lucky because now he's also here for Fashion Week.
Yes, coincidentally.
My goodness. This guy gets
Can you believe it?
Everywhere. Yeah.
He's very popular.
Very, very popular. And then he's like, all right, girls, I need to know what my Silva twins are up to. So go ahead, update me. And they're like, well, we went to Turkey, got some new tits, got engaged, then broke it off. Then he came back, and it's just a lot of crazy things happening, And then they also tell us that then Miami is where they came out with their song, and Michael was one of the producers. And I don't know if you ever heard that song, Marie, but
I've heard snippets, and I love it.
It's yeah, I live by it. I always sing it to my wife. I'm like, look my number on your phone. And she's just like, you're a fucking idiot. Which is the actual reaction that you should have when you sing that song to somebody.
Yeah. Yeah. 100%. They're like, are you okay? Like, what do you mean lock my number on your phone? It is on your phone.
Yeah.
What?
And also another little fact that they just threw out there, like randomly, and just for everybody to know, is that when they were in LA and they went to all these parties, people actually thought they were the Olsen twins.
Yeah. Oh, can you believe it? No, I can't. I don't.
Which is really funny, Marie, because I was just at a comedy club where I run my open mic, and I was hosting, and this guy walked up to me, and he goes, excuse me, are you Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson? And I was like, oh my God, I get it all the time. People confuse me with The Rock a lot. So I went, once they said the Olsen twins, I was like, I can totally see it. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, twins. That's why.
Exactly.
But yeah, they were like, oh God, like, so, cannot believe it. It's like, you love that. That was the fucking highlight of your trip.
That was it.
And the Sports Illustrated party. That they went right to the front of the line.
Right in front of the line, yeah.
Because of Michael. Because of DJ Michael. Fashion producer Michael. He said, go up there. And they did. And they got in. So he knows people.
He sure does.
Sports Illustrated.
Does. And because he knows people, they wanted to get together with him and talk to him because they're thinking about taking this company to the next level. That means that
global.
They're going global, baby. Exactly. And Mike is like, okay, well, that's fucking great. We gotta do this. We gotta go out. I gotta get you out like I used to. You know what I mean? And they're like, oh no. Stacey's like, I'm
married.
I'm a married woman now, Michael. And he's like, oh yeah, no, I've seen that. I've seen some of the Instagram shit too. Like, he better be good to you. And he's like, oh yeah, Florian, my man child. Always good. As long as I get him his chicken nuggets in the morning, he is good.
He needs tendies. Mommy, I want tendies.
Stacey, I want a chocolate cookies. No, Florian.
Mama.
But I need something to eat. No, Florian, you got food at home. Come on. What a fucking mess.
She just gives him a bowl of goldfish crackers and puts him in front of an iPad. She's like, just calm down.
And it's just,
you'll be fine.
And he's laying on his belly, swinging his feet, watching fucking Muppets or Teletubbies or something like that. Fucking Florian.
Oh. Fucking Florian.
So then Darcey, they're like, all right, so Darcey, what are you up to? And she's like, well, I was engaged to Georgi, got engaged, broke up. Now we're kind of back together, but there's still not a relationship because, we're taking it slow. But then we're kind of back to each other again. And he's like, huh. She's like, yeah, no, he's trying. And he's like, so, but are you happy? She's like, yeah, well, I'm trying, it's just what I'm... And then Stacey's like, wait a minute, Michael. Georgi has not spent $1 since he got to Connecticut. And he had money in his sock. Sock money.
The fucking sock money is just the running theme so far in this season. That's how bad the storylines are. That sock money it's
like
thing.
A deal breaker. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like he had, I don't know, 50 grand stuffed in a sock. The man had $1,400. Like, that is such a sad amount of money to put in a sock. Like, that is just, and I'm not diminishing. Hey, listen, $1,400 is a lot of money to me, but the level of, intrigue that they're trying to develop about the sock money is hilarious. Like,
right.
What? What?
Like you didn't open a suitcase and saw, $50,000, a fake passport, and a gun, and you were like, "Well, this is definitely something you need to worry about." But instead, it was literally like this man had fucking rent money in his sock and cash, and like now he needs to be like fucking put on trial because he could possibly be cheating.
Like now we have to just fucking embarrass him and bringing it up at every turn to anybody who will listen. Like that's the thing that I love about them in their lack of self-awareness is that, their big thing is like respect and like we need respect and you need to respect me. And you need to like, and continuously they have gone to anybody with fucking remote involvement in their lives and they're like, yeah, everything's great, it's cool. By the way, he doesn't work and he has sock money. And it's like, what?
What do you mean, like savings?
And everybody has to like, pretend that that's like an outrageous thing when the reaction should say, oh God, that's sad. Like I would be like, what do you mean he has sock money? Like is he okay?
Does he not have a bank? Does he need a bank?
Exactly. I'd be like, does he need help like opening a bank account? Like, why are you making this into a thing that he should be embarrassed at? Like this is not good.
Is he one of those people that think that the government is against them and he refuses to use the bank? Like
right. There are concerning. A few reasons why people have sock money. Yeah, right. Like he's hiding assets. Clearly, $1,400 is not a lot of money to hide. Or he just can't open a bank account. Maybe I don't know. I mean, it's like, yeah. How about you just maybe take a different route with this, and also maybe not tell literally everyone in your life, like. Everybody. Can you imagine? I mean, again, Team Georgi. Mm-hmm. Of course the man is going to be upset. You know? Mm-hmm. Imagine if you were with somebody and you're meeting people for the first time and they're like, oh, hey, yeah, this is my boyfriend, Miguel. Oh, by the way, he wets the bed. Like, it's like, what?
That's not, I mean, no, guys, like we have a thing underneath that I pee on.
Drunk and it's like I mean, they just have no regard for this man, and then expect him to just worship her feet. Come on, girls.
Funny story, Marie. I actually did pee my bed until I was like 6.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, your wife told me.
And my mom every morning would wake up and she'd be like, God damn it, because like we used to live in like on this like a tiny room and we slept in the same bed. So every morning, and then eventually she started putting like a plastic thing underneath so that I wouldn't pee. Right, and then if I did, then she'd just have to wash the sheets and not the mattress. Then one night, I remember I went outside to just pee, just like I was, because like like I wasn't in like the street or anything, but like I went to the outside of our house and went to pee instead of going to the bathroom. I just peed, and I remember just putting my little hands together like a prayer. And I started asking God. I was like, my mom hates me, I think. And can you please help me? Can you please just like help me not wet the bed anymore? And I started like, I guess you could say praying. And then from that day on, I stopped peeing the bed.
Dude, that's a very sad story.
Oh, and I forgot to tell you, on that little thing that my mom would put under me, we had $1,400.
Always.
It was our
ready to go.
It was our P-tart money.
Dude, that like made me sad. Picturing like a little kid pissing outside of a house and praying to God that his mom hates him and that not let him wet the bed anymore.
Yeah.
Christ, dude. Yikes.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, I was like, I don't want to piss her off anymore. Like, I need to be a good boy, and yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah,
Wow.
that was
okay. Well, well, Miguel.
That's my memory.
I think I need to go to therapy for that memory that you just shared. I'd be like, this guy just fucked me up. Like my friend just told me to start. Like, what the fuck? What do I do about this? How do I process this? Oh my god.
Oh yeah, it was one of those moments.
I last peed the bed. Probably it was like 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I took Advil PM, and I woke. I was married at the time, so yeah, it has to be about 10 years. But yeah, I woke up and I was like, "What the fuck?" And I'm like, "Why is it wet?" And I realized I peed the bed. Like that shit knocked me out so hard that I pissed the bed, and I was an adult and had no excuse. And I was just like, "Well." You got to get up because I peed the bed.
You got to pray, Marie. You got to pray. The power of prayer.
Yeah, and I know. And all the times that I had gotten like blackout drunk, you always hear people say, oh, they pee where it's never happened.
Yeah.
Fucking Advil PM. Fucking put me in a pissy bed. But yeah,
oh my God.
I didn't have to pray to anybody to, Christ, Miguel, I wish you didn't tell me that. That's really sad.
I got a bunch of sad stories. Like my whole childhood. I know.
I've heard few, and I'm always like, God, that guy's life was tragic.
It's super sad. You should. I got together with my sisters and we talked about it, and it was just like 5 minutes into our talk, we're all crying. We're like, ah,
yeah,
it was,
yeah.
But we're
shit, man.
But we're good now. I think
we're good.
Yeah, I went to therapy once this week, so I'm all set for the rest of the year.
Yeah, you're cured. That's it. You just tell that story. You're fine. Therapist, go in peace. I'm
just following whatever Darcey tells me to do. That's all,
Yeah. That's what you need to do.
And speaking of Darcey,
we got sidetracked. I'm sorry.
Speaking of Darcey and Stacey, Stacey's like, yeah, he doesn't pay for a shit. He needs to pay rent. He needs to do this. And then Michael's like, listen, I'm never wrong about this type of shit. So here's what you need to do, Darce. Cut him now. Cut him. Like, don't even think about it.
Cut him.
Get him out of your life.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, you know what? I got a better idea. I want to meet them. When am I going to meet those boys that are dating my girls? When? And they're like, well, we got to arrange something. We will definitely have you meet them. And and then this is the funny thing because, like, yes, Michael wants to meet the girls' boys, but more specifically Georgi, right? Because off the bat, he's like, I don't like Georgi because he's not making Darcey happy. I like Florian because Florian is making Stacey happy. But here's the thing, Michael. Florian fucking hates you. And he literally said that he's not going to like you.
He's like on site with this guy.
Florian is like, yeah, dude, I'm going to fuck you up on site when I see you.
Yeah, like, especially when I see that goofy fucking head of yours, that fucking hair. I mean, I fucking hate this guy. I would fight him.
I'm on Florian's side on this one, yeah.
You're a fucking clown, dude.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Like, get out of here. Michael, you're in over your head.
I find it hilarious that he's going after Georgi, but he doesn't know that when he goes after Georgi, Florian's going to come fucking and blindside him from this side.
Florian is going to have some fucking crazy Albanian, stealth move. He's going to, do some shit. He's going to put him in some kind of, a fucking
what I think it
hold.
is? You know what I think is gonna happen?
What?
It's gonna be like the movie Problem Child, where Michael's gonna walk into the house into so many fucking traps that that Florian set up.
He's gonna dump a bucket of ketchup on his head or something.
Yeah. He's gonna.
I got him.
He's gonna step on a skateboard and fall on his back, and then Florian's just gonna be up on the stairs with his head through the little what are they called?
The banisters.
The banisters. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just laughing, holding his hands. Yeah. Got you, boo boo. Oh my God.
Yeah, he's gonna walk outside. He's gonna step on a rake.
It's so stupid.
Yeah.
Oh my God. But
yeah, he's but Florian is like I said, he's like on site with this guy. This guy is like, he doesn't have a chance. But yeah, he's gunning for Georgi. Like, just, again, Georgi, unprovoked. Like, the man, he's just trying to live a goddamn life. He just wants to live his goddamn life with his sock money and just fucking quietly try to get his 18 careers going with his rose water and his massages that, according to DJ producer Michael, fashion designer, when Darcey said, he stopped doing massages because of COVID, he's like, he can wear gloves because, as you all know by now, that COVID is transmitted through your hands. That's why, it has nothing to do with like respiration, right? Like, it's wear gloves and you're fine. Like, fuck a mask. You go out with the gloves.
Exactly.
Like, that's how you don't get COVID, dummies.
Pretty much.
So yeah. So just anything that Georgi tries to do is just not good enough.
It's never gonna be good enough.
Michael is he's watching him. He's coming for him. So we'll see what happens. I think it's going to be interesting. I mean, my sock money is 100% on Georgi fucking this guy up, like, instantly.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm with you. Yeah.
I mean, does this guy have any chance whatsoever with in a fight with Georgi? I mean,
none.
Are you kidding me, bro? Are you kidding?
He's just he's gonna try to fight him and everything, because like obviously the preview was like, bro, I want to fuck you up, and Georgi's just like, I'm gonna pick you up and toss you.
He's like, he's gonna do that move where he like puts his hand on his head as he's like trying to punch him. Yeah. So he's just like swinging under his arm.
Or like when when a dog like tries to bite you, but they doesn't have teeth, and it's just biting like the bottom of your jeans, and you're like, get out of here.
You're like, oh, come on. So I think next week we're finally, it's going to be not just the tip. We're going to get a full pump next week. We'll see.
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. Full pump next week.
God, I'm so disgusting.
They're not just gonna show it. They're gonna give us a full pump. Fuck yeah.
We're going full pump next week. Full pump. Oh man, I managed to somehow gross myself out saying that.
That one's great. That's great. Oh my god. Wow. All right. Well, we did it. We did it, Marie. This is another episode.
We did something.
Yeah.
I don't know what we did.
There was a lot to unpack in this episode. So
there was. We had to unpack all 50,000 of their baggage.
All of them.
So we're getting there. We're almost at the suitcase full of sunglasses. So
we're almost halfway there.
We're almost there. We're halfway there. So
shit. All right. Well, everybody, thank you so much for listening to all of this fucking craziness.
And I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm just going to give a blanket apology at the end of an episode, so that, if you have any angry listeners, that I'm sorry.
Oh, they all love you, Marie. They all love you.
Well, I love them all too.
Perfect. It all works out. All right. So thank you everybody so much for listening, watching, joining us in the live, downloading, and rating, reviewing, and subscribing everywhere. We appreciate it very much. And that's it for tonight. Thank you so much for everything, and good night.
Good night.